Hi, my name is Felicia Lau and I'm from Group 12 and I will be explaining our work project 15 for the course programming. Before that, I would like to introduce my group member. This is Amir, this is Didi, this is Fateha, and this is Ashika. And given project 15 that frost is one of the risks faced by the farmers because it will cause crop damage, and a simple alarm circuit is warned of frost. This alarm circuit consists of a device called thermistor where it will sound the buzzer when the temperature drops below freezing. And a C++ program is created to help the users to determine whether the alarm will sound at the temperature or not. And the thermistor used in the alarm circuit is described by this equation. And to determine whether the alarm will sound or not, R is required, as if R2 over R plus R2 less than R4 over R3 plus R4, the alarm will sound, else it will not sound. And besides, the thermistor has a R0 value of 33,192 and T0 value of 313 and beta value of 3,310, where beta is the constant that depends on the material used to make the thermistor. And lastly, the resistor R2, R3, R4 have a resistance value of 156,300. And this is the pseudocode for the program where it determines whether the alarm will sound or not. And the input is temperature in Fahrenheit. Output is alarm will sound or not. And before that, R0, R2, R3, R4, beta, and T0 are required to initialize because they have a fixed data value. And after that, we get the temperature, then process the temperature with this mathematical function. And in our program, if else statement is used, as if this value is less than this value, a message of alarm will sound at this temperature will print on screen, else a message of alarm will not sound will print on screen. And this is the coding for our program, where besides IO stream header, CMath header is also used as well. And first we declare the variables, and R2, R0, R3, R4, beta, T0 have a fixed data value, so we initialize them. And cout command is used as it will prompt the user to key in the data. And cin command is also used so that it allows the user to key in the data. And as the temperature keyed by the user is in Fahrenheit, we are required to convert it to Kelvin, as this formula runs in the unit of Kelvin. So if this value less than this value, alarm will sound at this temperature, else the alarm will not sound. And these are the example of output after the data is keyed by the user. And in conclusion, the thermistor is described by this equation, and if this value is less than this value, the alarm will sound, else it will not sound. And a C++ program is created to prompt the user to key in the temperature in Fahrenheit, and after that, the data is processed by the program, and a message will display where indicating whether the alarm will sound at the temperature or not. Before I end my presentation, I would like to thank to my lecturer, Dr. Rabi, for giving us this group assignment. Thank you. So this is the coding for our program, and I'll be showing you example we execute and run the program. But before that, I would like to explain a little bit on our coding of program. So besides IO stream, CMath header is also used because there is mathematical function in our program. And first we declare the variable, and all the variable has the same data type, which is float. And there are certain variable need to initialize because they have fixed data value, which is R0, R2, R3, R4, beta, and T0. And cout command is used so that it prompts the user to key in the data, and cin command is used so it allows the data to be keyed in by the user. So as the data keyed by the user is in Fahrenheit, we are required to convert it to Kelvin because the formula run in the unit of Kelvin. So to convert Fahrenheit to Kelvin, this formula is used. After that, determine R so that can be compared at here. So if this value is less than this value, alarm will sound at this temperature, else it will not sound. So now let's execute and run the program. For example, let's key in 31 Fahrenheit. So the message indicates that the alarm will sound at this temperature. Let's key in another data. For example, 32 Fahrenheit. So message indicate that alarm will not sound. So it also can be said that temperature below 31 Fahrenheit, the alarm will sound, else it will not sound. So that's all from our group. Thank you for watching our video.